physical abilities. The athletic ability of all the men around me, besides Sam Hagen, has inspired me to keep my body in prime physical shape. This includes frequent runs. I've improved drastically from a 10-minute mile in high school to a 7-minute mile currently. I know what you're thinking. This must be impossible. However, I defy the odds thanks to the constant motivation and support from my brothers. There is always a brother ready to compete in some sort of athletic competition, whether it be a sport or even just a run. This keeps my motivation at an all-time high. Being in a fraternity has allowed me to develop incredible interpersonal skills. I developed the ability to relate to other individuals and take advantage of networking opportunities. As the vice president of recruitment, I was forced to get in touch with over 300 high school students, set up a large enough event to host all of them, and then interact with each and every one of them to ensure they were a good personality fit. I had to start conversations with so many different individuals and remember those conversations in order to make a decision on what members should actually be in the house. This has been the most beneficial skill I've developed in college. I now have the ability to hold a conversation with virtually any individual, and I know how to listen when others are speaking and absorb information from those conversations. This has been a major asset when I was networking to find a job after college. I was able to meet with some of the most influential individuals in the financial industry and had the confidence to hold a conversation and grasp incredible insight on how to start my career. This is one of the largest attributions to attaining a job after college. On the note of careers, my fraternity has built up a diverse network of individuals that have careers in almost any industry imaginable. Utilizing this network and tapping into whatever industry you desire is imperative to obtaining a job. I'm not saying that knowing someone in a company is essential for employment, but it is a major help to have someone in a position with power to know your name and want to help you over any other applicant. In my own personal experience, I networked through at least 50 different individuals before I got a job offer. Of these 50 people, 40 were either alumni of Delta Upsilon or had some connection with our alumni. After having multiple interviews with several different companies and following up fervently to those who I interviewed with, it took me calling one of those alumni working in the same office to finally get a response and ultimately an offer. That just goes to show you how important networking is for starting your career. If I had not been connected with that alumni, I may have not ever gotten that job. Now finally, what I consider the most important attribute of joining a fraternity are the lifetime brotherly bonds formed during my time at Delta Upsilon. It seems like yesterday when I first met these seemingly strangers. At the age of 18, I had no idea the enormity of these relationships I was about to embark on. Being surrounded by these 20 individuals that I proudly call my brothers has taught me an immense amount about myself and about life in general. My brothers have always been there for me. Through all of my hardships, they provide support. They've embraced all my accomplishments. I cannot even begin to imagine my college experience or life, at that matter, would be like if I hadn't met these outstanding men. As we continue our life journey, I know that no matter how far or how busy my brothers are, they'll always be there for me, and I for them. Now, please take a look at this picture. These are the 70 current members of Delta Upsilon, and I believe it's a shame that they be stereotyped as womanizers, alcoholics, and essentially degenerates. An example of the eternal lasting relationship can be seen at our alumni banquets. Alumni of the Delta Upsilon fraternity come far and wide to see their brothers. We had pledge classes from the 1930s in attendance, and the way these men light up when they see their brothers is an astonishing sight. One image I will never forget is watching a 90-year-old man and his 90-year-old pledge brother in a teary embrace. They were moved to tears not only because they were only two yet to decease in their pledge class, but by seeing each other it reminded them of the great times they had with their brothers and that they could share. Later, one of those men was giving a speech and was again moved to tears as he told stories of recollections of the times he had at Delta Upsilon. This moment was indicative of our own futures as brothers. I will never forget all the memories I've shared with my brothers, all of our highs, all of our lows, and the hilarity that has ensued. I love my brothers with all my heart, and nothing will change that. Now, I hope that my personal experiences and analysis of fraternities has put to rest some of the negative connotations which many of you heard. Being in a fraternity does not make you a pompous jerk that only cares about getting girls and getting drunk. Being in a fraternity is about being in a family. It's about bettering yourself in every way possible. It's about connecting yourself to every industry imaginable, and most of all, it's about surrounding yourself with outstanding, prestigious individuals that are a part of your accomplishments and future successes. I'm not exactly sure the future has in store for these 20 individuals that I now call my brothers, but thanks to our experience at Delta Upsilon, I'm positive will be impeccably bright and full of successes on all of our accounts. I therefore encourage each and every one of you to share in my experiences and join a fraternity. I promise it'll be the best decision in your life. Thanks, guys.